right, good morning from a chilly New Hampshire. I'm up in the Lake Winnipesaukee area this week, and today we are going on a hike. We're going to do a 4,000 footer. It's Mount Osceola. It's supposed to be one of the gentler hikes in the area for the 4,000 footers. And so we're heading out now. It's about 7 a.m. and we're going to go drive about an hour and hit the trail. We just made it to the parking area, and the parking area is completely full. It's a very busy day today. Here's the people I'm hiking with. And up there is where we're going to go and pay and start our hike. This is the trailhead area. And there's restrooms. And right now it's 46 degrees. It's very cold. So we're starting here. We're going to go up to Mount Osceola, and then there's also an East Peak, so we'll see how we're feeling and whether or not we want to go to that second one, but we're at least going to hit Mount Osceola. The toilets here are the composting type, but luckily it doesn't smell too bad, and they do have plenty of toilet paper, so that's no issue if you're coming here. And then we have the trail right here. So it's 3.2 miles to the Osceola summit, and then if we do the East Peak, it's just 1 more mile. We're about a half mile in. Took off my sweatshirt and my hat. It was getting so warm. Very, very rocky trail, as you saw from the photos that I took, but not super steep. I mean, it's challenging because you have to really watch your footing, but as far as the steepness, not bad at all. Just a quick view of what the trail looks like right now. Lots of those kind of flat stones to walk on. And overall, not too bad. About 3,000 feet now, and one thing that is really apparent right now is the smell of pine needles, because we're kind of getting to that elevation. More and more pine trees, shorter trees, and just a great smell. I believe this is the top. See the trees.
Oh my god, I gotta get groceries, I had so much stuff.
Now you can really see how short the trees are getting. We're at about 3,200 feet now. It seemed that the steepest parts were in the beginning. That's all I have to say for now. Getting closer to the top now. Nice view. There's a ski resort across the street, or across the mountain way. As we get closer to the top, it's just a lot of this granite rock face, which is really hard because you almost have to walk sideways and really hurts your ankles pretty bad. Nice view up here as we get closer to the top. And this is kind of what the trail's like right now, just slab. We're at about 4,092 feet now. And yeah, this is pretty terrible. That granite slab stuff is really challenging. But should be really nice when we get to the top. I take back what I said about the beginning being really steep. This last push here has been really brutal. You can see how steep it is up there. And of course on the video it never does it quite. Right around this corner seems to be the top. Wow, look at that. Look at that. What do you think about that? Over in the distance where the clouds are, I think those are the presidentials, like Mount Washington. And I think that little bump right there might be the East Osceola.
Could be one of the clouds, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Cankbangus, you can see part of it down below too. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wow. And then you can see the lake down there. The ski resort. For my nutrition today, we did 2 of these Nutri-Grain bars. I actually really like this apple and carrot one. It has like an extra flavor to it. It's really good. I wish I had brought some of my energy gels though that I had gotten, or my new glucose tabs, but it's okay. It is what it. Oh my god, my sister just got in the way. But she was like, oh no, there's no marker on the top. But don't worry guys, I found it. Because we have to find it always. There's another survey marker here. Actually, this one's the elevation one. Hold on. This one says Osceola on it. I think this might actually be the high point. I think this is the one. It's amazing seeing the clouds move. It looks so fake. But yeah, over there to the left, that's definitely the presidentials. And you can see, I think there's snow on it. Now we're heading back down. This part was absolute doo-doo on the way up, and now it's even worse on the way down. But on the way down, at least you do get a really nice view. Alright, so we're making it back down the hill. As you can kind of hear, the wind is a lot stronger. I think it's the part of the mountain that we're on. And we're almost done with like this rock scramble nonsense that's behind me. My ankles are just like totally shot. My knees are a bit shot as well, but it's alright. But then we're going to take tomorrow off and then go for another hike on Tuesday. Right across is Mount Tecumseh, and that's just about 4,000 feet even, and we're well below the summit now, so it kind of gives a good idea and a waypoint to see that we are going down and decreasing. Now we're really making progress, and this is the exact same spot where earlier I took a video saying I thought that was the top. So now you can really see the mountains in the distance. I think we're at about over 3,200 feet still, so we have to get down to about 2,000, but making good progress. Everyone always thinks that going up is the worst, but going down is definitely way worse. because you use muscles that you're not familiar with. And my feet are killing me. So just always factor that in too. I almost really did it in these rocks. My ankle got caught and popped, but luckily there's no pain or anything like that. But yeah, I think we really underestimated how treacherous it was going to be going back down this path. And it's really hard to obviously see on camera, but it's pretty bad. It's pretty brutal. One of the big differences of hiking up here versus like down in Florida, well, there's a few. A lot less concerned about animals, snakes, stuff like that up here, but also you just kind of feel okay hiking alone because there's more people on the trails. Down in Florida, there's rarely anybody on the trails, and I always kind of feel weird hiking alone just in case I was to get hurt or something, like especially like, you know, broken ankle, something like that. Not necessarily like as a safety thing, but more for, you know, if I needed to get out of there. So that's one thing I've really noticed hiking here today is that like there's just so many people out on the trails. It's just a whole different vibe. Some of these, I swear, I do not remember coming over this on the way here. But I guess when you're coming from the other direction, it's a different perspective. But I already got one ankle scrape from a rock. So hopefully nothing more. We're almost out of here. We're almost out of here now, and I just wanted to show you the difference in the trail. So this is the trail. And then look how glorious that looks down there. Oh my gosh. Gravel, flat. Let's get out of here.